Okay.
Promise me something you won't listen to. Yeah. I gotta scream and not that OMG. Oh yeah. Promise me something you won't kiss and tell. Yeah. I gotta scream and not that OMG. I swear. I beat that pussy like I'm out of jail.
Hey y'all, what's going on? What's going on? What it do? What the motherfucking business is? This motherfucking Sunday. It's motherfucking Father's Day for all the niggas who ain't getting nothing but drawers, socks, and motherfucking screwdrivers. Hey, I feel for all y'all. You know, niggas, the fathers don't never get shit on Father's Day. You hear me? But anyway, we come with some real conversations. Hey, this episode 10, motherfucking truth hurts, bitch. You hear me? I'm your motherfucking host, Diallo Benz, aka Bend Over Bitch, Pastor Bend Over, Mr. Poop Poop. You know I love the booty. You hear me? Huh? And I got my motherfucking guest on this bitch, motherfucking expert at work. Come on, holler. Tell him something about
Yo,
yourself. Expert at work. Go
yo,
ahead.
what up? Hey, I'm just me. It ain't really much to say. I'm an expert at everything I do. That's what it is. That's it.
Oh,
I learned that
okay.
shit and then I turned that shit up, you know.
Let's get it then. Let's get
Let's
it then.
go.
Okay. Well, let me hand it over to my co-host. Go ahead, co-host.
Well, my name is Kiki, aka Wackest MC. So if you want me on your track, get at me. Arf, arf. I do all that on the track. You feel me? But also I'm on QWalk. I have a dispatching business. So if you have any owner operators or small fleets and you need somebody to make you money, hit me up. And I also have a guest who's out there. Look at my Miss Trucker. Go ahead and introduce yourself, lady.
What's good, everybody? This is J9, Miss Trucker. That's what I do. I do some trucking. Happy Father's Day to all y'all who daddies and those who ain't. I'm sure somebody called you daddy.
Ooh.
You hear me? A couple
Definitely.
of them.
Oh my daddy. Happy Father's Day.
Hey, listen. Hey, before we get this thing started, hey, listen. You gotta have a cup in your hand. I know you can't do nothing. You driving right now, so unless
I'm,
you're on your 34-hour reset,
I'm
you
at my
hear me?
delivery. I'm at my delivery.
Uh, Listen,
Uh,
we drinking right now, dog. Listen, hey, listen. Only thing I ask is for transparency and just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no flies in the front and on here. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing kicked off. We're gonna get it kicked off. Boom. Here we go. Hidden truth, right? So my question for this is: have you ever lied because you felt the truth would hurt? And if you did, what did you lie about? Anybody can take it.
Well,
Oh, somebody got somebody around. Tell your girlfriend to go. Tell your girlfriend, your boyfriend to
I'm gonna say I keep it real, even the truth is ugly. They don't like it. I mean, I just can't hold back. It is what it is. But a lie, maybe I told somebody they was cute and they really wasn't. But nothing all like that. No,
go. No. Okay, so
no,
you keep 100. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All
Hey,
right.
hold on. Do somebody got something else playing in the background because it's making an echo?
What it sound like?
Because if you got it playing two times, like on another, like on the phone or on a laptop, it'll echo.
No, not
Are
me.
we are we in your speakers?
No, y'all on my speakerphone.
It stopped now.
It stopped. Whatever it is,
That's
stop.
my ATU. That's my ATU. That's all.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead, expert at work. Go ahead. Have you ever lied? Because you didn't want to
yeah,
tell
I
the
don't
truth.
lie. I don't lie, I lied at one point, said I wanted my marriage to work for my kids.
But you
I did
didn't.
that. Nah, I didn't want that shit to work. I knew that shit was over.
Mm.
Straight
Okay.
up.
Oh,
I knew the truth is I knew it would hurt a lot of people, to be the one. and say it was over.
Mm.
So you told a lie because of other people's feelings.
I lived a lie. How about that? Let's keep it 100.
Wow.
I mean, that came back on me. She ended up cheating on me and leaving me anyway, because I guess she felt that. So her truth hurt.
Let me drink this.
I'm wait for that. Mm.
Definitely, it's all good.
Hold on, let me get that. Okay. I thought that I didn't have like a story because you know I pride myself on keeping it so brutally real.
Yeah.
But I did keep it real with her at the end. But I'm gonna go ahead and tell this story. So I was kicking it with this dude, but to me it was just and that was it. You know what I'm saying? Like we kept our shit secret or whatever. I had left out of town for a week and I had came back and they were a thing. They were already like doing it and loving each other and all this stuff. And she was head over heels. So I chose to keep my mouth shut because she looked like she was just in like on cloud 9 with him. And I'm just like, it wasn't even like that with me. It was just a fun, you know, we did our thing in private. You know what I mean? So I lied. Well, I can't even say I lied. I just didn't keep it real with her. And I ain't come up to her and be like, hey, I was hitting, I was smashing the homie. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of basically it was a lie because I didn't tell her. But I told her about like 7 years later.
So wait a minute. You was smashing one of your friends, dudes?
No. It was mine first. He was mine first, and we were smashing. And like back in the day, you know, I don't care. I was in the streets. We was in the trap house. You know what I'm saying? So she started coming through, and I had left out for a week. And, you know, she was there, and I guess they had a little fling and fell in love. Like they was just, you know, it meant more to her than me. So I chose to be quiet and let her enjoy her quiet glory.
Oh, okay. So that's it. Well,
Yeah.
mine was a typical nigga shit, like in the middle of sex, like, do you love me? So I'm in that bitch like Martin, like if he hurt you, you had to kill his ass. You know what I'm saying? I mean that bitch, you know, I mean that bitch like Martin, yeah, I love you and shit. So I mean, she asked me, she said, say it. She asked me, did I do? She said, can you tell me you love me? So I said it. So it wasn't a lie, but I don't think it was too much of a lie because she told me. She told me to say it, so it wasn't too much of a lie. But I feel like I shouldn't have did it though, because you know, a woman say things like, yeah, they get.
Oh, wait, but how did she end up hurt behind that?
Because I started fucking with her.
You just took the dick away?
Yeah, I started fucking
Me,
with
y'all
her.
get, y'all ain't quit doing that. Don't put no good dick in the
all
woman's
my,
life.
I remember my brother woke me up like, hey man, this bitch on the back porch and shit, bro. I'm like, what? I said, you lying, bro. On the back porch, man.
Doing what?
I was like, hey, sleep.
Hey, I'm telling y'all now, y'all better be careful. Y'all seen that movie Thin Line Between Love and Hate? At first I thought she was crazy, but when I grew up and went through a couple things, I said, oh, baby girl was justified.
That
And he said, I love you. And she told him, I've been hurt and we ain't about to do this. And that line shit got his ass almost killed. Okay, I'm done.
So you thought she was justified?
Yeah.
How you figure that?
Look
I'm
what
just
he,
trying to
okay.
see. So I lied about loving you, and then that means if you found out I was lying, you can kill me.
You seen the Thin Line Between Love and Hate, right?
Definitely didn't agree with
Okay,
her.
and she didn't play no games with him. She kept it all the way 100 with him. She said, I've been through some things, and before I can just do this with you, before I can let my heart open up, do you love me? Before you stick your dick in me, do you love me? And she told him, and the first dude that hurt her got fucked up, but he still played that game.
So that's you can kill a motherfucker off that shit.
Right.
He did not die. He learned his lesson.
Nigga, he almost died. Shit, he almost died.
He He better thank
Nah.
God he wasn't the one to go, because a lot of females will do it if they snap.
Hey Kiki, I got a question. But if the dick had to be good, because the dick wasn't good, she wouldn't have went through all that.
Oh no. If the dick was trash, she would have been like, oh,
so it wasn't the fact. So it wasn't the fact he said he loved it then. It's like he said he loved it, then the dick was good. She wasn't getting it no more. That's why she got crazy.
Yeah, but see, when you talk that with some good dick, you done fucked up. Period. You
I
don't
just
give
wish
me
the
that
rules
I
apply
do,
across the
you ain't
board.
about to I do this pussy. Period.
I just see we want equality, right?
Oh.
But if a dude, whoa, if a dude act like that in reverse, because chicks be lying, right? Then what? What we calling him?
He crazy.
He's
He
just,
crazy too.
no, he's
He's more than
justified.
that.
Go both ways.
He crazy too. Absolutely.
It go both ways. You don't play with nobody's heart. Okay, before we go to the next question, though, I do want to ask y'all this because men do be lying in bed. All right. So, and a couple of guys said this to me in the middle of sex. It ain't no turn on to me. I get scared and make sure that condom on. But they be like, I want you to have my babies. Is that a form of just telling the girl she got some good pussy, or is that a form of just lying?
He just want to leave it in.
Nah, that's a nigga like me who don't want to pull out. That's all this.
There you go. He just gonna leave it in. That's it. He don't want no damn baby. He just don't want to pull it out.
As soon as your ass get pregnant, you gonna have a whole new number of shit.
Go.
Hey, let me get the Kiki's question right here, man.
Yeah, ooh, hard to swallow.
Hey, wait, not J9, not like that, baby.
Right.
That's good.
Well, my question is, why do you think the truth is such a hard pill to swallow? And J9, I'm gonna say ladies first. I want to hear this.
Well, I mean, the truth does hurt, and some people can't take, criticism. One, but I think if you just put it out there, we talk about it, give me your opinion, you give me whatever, we can move on from that. But it's people are also insensitive too, so you got to watch that too with people sometimes. So
right.
I don't know.
What about you, young man?
I would say it's just we want. That's why. So somebody telling you something you really don't want to hear, and it's contrary to what you really want. That's why it's hard to swallow. It's hard to accept because you can't control other people. You can't control what they want, what they're gonna do, their plans, if they change their mind. So that's what makes it hard. It's out of your control. And as humans, we want everything to be in our control and go the way we want it to go.
That's true. I never looked at it like that. What about you, Mr. Poo Poo?
Got Dr. Phil on the show and shit around this bitch.
I hate this dude.
To me, I'm opposite from everybody. Like, I don't get mad or get feeling type of way about if you got something to say to me, because I feel like if I'm doing something wrong, just let me know. Period. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the only reason why I would get upset if you dealt with something for 13, 15 years and all of a sudden you come out like, I never liked this anyways. It's like, so wait a minute. So this whole shit was a lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't just say it was just this part. Like, so you just fake this whole shit the whole time because you might have thought I was going to get upset or maybe say, you know what? Fuck you. I ain't going to fuck with you no more and shit. Like, this shit's stupid to me. Like, and we talked about this on the phone. I'm like, I hate to be biased, but maybe because I'm a man, it just seemed like majority of women do that shit a lot with certain things. Like, they will put up with certain things with a dude for a long ass time instead of just telling him like, hey, this is what it is. Like, instead of lying. And then when you break up, now you hear all the fuck shit come out during an argument or a breakup. But man, I ain't never like this anyway though. Well, your dick been small for 13 years and it'd be all type of goofy shit that come out. You know how y'all, it's just dumb. I'm like,
that's to get under y'all skin.
Yeah,
I mean that too, but some of it be true. You know, some of it be true though. You know, like if a woman like a man, a woman will put up with a lot of fuck shit.
Definitely. Because
she like him or he may be taking care of her. You know what I'm saying? So they'll put up with shit.
I think it's more because of how we're built as women. Like men, you guys are visual creatures. Oh, I see something walk past. I want that. Us, we can be visual as well. But if we meet somebody that's worth, like, if they can fuck me mentally, you know what I mean? That right there is a turn on. I believe I dealt with a lot because somebody had me mentally. You know what I mean? It is. I think we're nurturers. So like, even if there is a flaw, because everybody's flaw, I think women are more open to accepting flaws. And some of us want to see. We think we could change somebody, but we really can't. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And I like what you said when you said, I don't know how you said you had a quick answer, but we want what we want. You know what I mean? And that is so true because I had it was a hard pill for me to swallow because me and this dude, we were vibing. I mean, I knew when my phone was going to call, like I can feel him about to call and the phone to ring. You know what I mean? And like we were just there. This is, you know, in my head, this is Buddha's Bay. You know what I mean? But I asked him a question and he kept it real. And it hurt. I wasn't as important as I thought I was in his little life, like he was in mine. And that, but his realness turned me on. But at the same token, it kind of crushed my heart too.
But only time something really hurts if it's coming from the person who you feel some way about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So it's when you feel some way about that person and that shit hurt. But somebody else is like, oh, okay, I may check into it, but fuck it. But if somebody you love or some shit like that, you feel some way, that shit hurt you to your core unless you me. I don't know, man. I just don't give a fuck about shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You can tell me anything. Because at the end of the day, like I told you, I can't change what was created in me. You know what I'm saying? I can't change my height. I can't change what's my attributes. I mean, I'm just me. So if it don't work for you, then you keep moving. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? I maybe can change my weight and other things, but everything about you really can't change with so much because you were just born that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and if you do change, you're gonna be miserable, which is gonna make the other person miserable because you're not who you are. You know what I mean?
So, yeah. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go kick this icebreaker off, man. Listen, I don't know why I'm always in this realm, this parameter, but have you ever been in a situation? This is off the subject.
Oh,
have you ever been in a situation where you took your shit and there was no toilet tissue?
Man, I think you my brother or something, man.
Absolutely.
Because this is my favorite subject. Oh man.
So what I mean, you gotta answer the question. So what you do to get to work your way out of that shit, what that situation? What happened?
Me? You asking me?
You said
I'm gonna just say this. I believe you're not a truck driver until you took a shit on the side of the road. Straight up. That's how I feel. You ain't really trucking yet until the last minute. You done ran out of paper towels. You done ran out of baby wipes because I got all that shit with me. And you on the side of it, and Nick can't fucking wait. You know DOT might pull up behind you, and you might even get a ticket because you're on the side of the fucking highway. And we all know where the bathroom at on that truck. You know what I'm saying? In between the truck and the trailer. You feel me? Yeah. I done did it a couple times. It's been a couple wife beaters didn't make it back with me. You feel me? Hey, you gotta rip that.
Hey, I got a question.
I
got a question. Did you leave a wife beater on the side of the road? Or did you put
Absolutely.
It in the
that shit ain't getting no bag, bro. Side of the road. Absolutely. Hey. Yeah, as long as I got water and an undershirt on, I'm always good.
Come on.
Go ahead. I want to hear a lady take that. Go on, take that, J9, since you sitting in that seat.
I mean, shit, he done about answered it for me too, but hopefully it's a big bag, trash bag. Get that bag, wipe your ass, get to the nearest shower ASAP.
Oh, hey, I gotta tell this story though, J9.
Which one?
It was you and somebody else on the phone. And remember, I was juicing. I was trying to lose that weight that I put on out there. But I was juicing, y'all. And if y'all ever juice, y'all know y'all got that watery shit. And when it happened, you better get somewhere and get it the fuck out of you. Right? So I'm going down the highway. I'm like, y'all, I got to go. I'm on the phone with y'all having a conversation. I tell them I gotta go. And then I'm looking for places, ain't nothing coming up. I'm like, oh shit, y'all, I think I'm gonna have to shit outside the truck. Boom. And I lied to you not. It was like still dark, but you knew the light was coming up. I had them on the phone. I couldn't even make it to the bathroom between the middle. I had to run around and I had my hands up, and I squatted down, letting it go. Just letting it go. They in the air laughing. I'm like, oh shit. So then now the light is coming up. So it's like motherfuckers know what I'm doing. So at this point, I'm panicking. So I wipe my ass and everything. As soon as I get to the door, they still on the phone laughing and shit. I said, oh shit, I gotta go. I had to run back.
Shit, Buddha.
Hey, I left it wasn't no bag, no nothing. It was just wipes on the side of the road and a puddle of mud. Period.
Oh yeah.
I
know I done turned off a couple of dudes, but it's okay.
Shit happens.
Hey, shit happened. Man, I remember. I think I was 16. So I can't remember. Anyways, I was swimming at somebody's house, and that shit hit me. So I went up to his bathroom. So pretty much the only thing I got was so I'm in that bitch shit. It ain't no. I had used something on the toilet seat, but I wasn't really paying attention how I think it was, and so I'm like, damn, it was only like a little half a sheet left. And so, bro, I'm doing everything. I'm looking. I'm like, they ain't got no dirty clothes hamper in it. I'm trying to ain't got no clothes hamper in this bitch. Ain't no toilet tissue and shit. Man, I don't fuck around. I ain't gonna cap. I don't fuck around and wipe my ass with the not the liner, but the sheet on the outside of the shower. I wipe my ass with that shit, bro.
The shower curtain.
Whoa!
You ain't loud at my house, man.
Oh,
Take your ass to the half bathroom. Just the toilet. It's just the toilet. Go to the half bathroom. Toilet only.
I wipe my ass with the shower curtain, dog.
Wow.
Let me get over Kiki next question.
I'm so sorry. Okay, do you think that the average person can handle being told the raw truth? And that's like that go for anything. Like let's say like you got a friend and you know the outfit don't look right on her, and you like, baby girl, like the way it's hugging your stomach. You don't want the outfit to wear your stomach. You want to, you feel me? Would you? I mean, I'm gonna keep it real with my peoples, regardless. But can people handle that if you're being honestly true with them? 100. Anybody can take it.
Well, I take it. They quiet. I take it, and I'm a host. I'm gonna take that shit. Listen, man. People can't handle. People can't handle the real truth. They can't. Listen, because most people, like for example, I got somebody in my family. That motherfucker cannot dress, and I be like, I said to him one time, and it was like, man, you hating, bro. And I'm like, oh, you look goofy. I'm like, you just look goofy. Like, hey, bro, change this, do that, and they don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, just from my experience, most people they can't handle that shit. Even though you can try different techniques to tell them the truth, but it's like, because just imagine you spend all day getting dressed, trying to beautify yourself, and then somebody come in like, that ain't what it is. You like, damn. You took all day fixing makeup and like, hey baby, you got too much makeup on. You thinking you looking good, feeling good about yourself. So sometimes as a friend, you would try like you be wanting them to feel good about themselves, but if you say something, you're still gonna fuck them up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like what you do. So it gets to the point if the person keeps doing the shit, I'm gonna let that person live, bro. Hey, do you, bro? You like wearing pounds of makeup? You like wearing these ugly ass clothes? I'm gonna let you do you. So it gets to the point where I don't even say nothing no more. You know what I'm saying? I just because that's just them. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So,
at that point, if they don't take what you say, then what can you do?
People can't. The average person can't handle the truth, no matter what it is.
I feel like most people can, but it depends on who it's coming from and what it's about. So everybody got their subject that they don't want anybody to comment on. Their insecurity they don't want anybody to say anything about. And it's like the blaringly obvious thing in their life. But they just don't they'll only accept it from certain people. Like, that person you call when you really need the real advice, you're gonna vent and they're gonna let you vent, but then they're gonna tell you about your ass. You looking for them to do that. So you got that person that can give it to you raw and uncut all the time. Most of us have that person, and you can take it from them. But the average person can't come. What fuck? Who the fuck? They can't come up and tell you the raw and uncut. Your friend you just go and get fucked up with and go to the strip club with can't come to you trying to tell you about how to be a dad, or it's just different. It depends on the subject. It depends on the audience, who the presenter of the information. Then it also depends on their delivery. Because depending on where you at that day and your headspace, I don't want to fucking hear that shit from you either. Straight up.
I feel that.
I have to agree with that.
Yeah, I do too. You just took the shit out of my mouth. Yeah, absolutely.
Put it back in her mouth.
Please do.
Oh my God.
Please do.
Oh man.
You got something to say about that, J9?
Well, it's like the same thing earlier. People are insensitive or they insensitive. Either way it go, they gonna like it no matter what you say. The thing is, I said it. I ain't said it behind your back. Now that's different. Then I said it to your face. You take it or you don't. We can talk about it. We'll get over it and keep it pushing. That's it.
I got you.
Yeah. What you
Wait,
feel like? No, I asked the question. It's on you, Mr. Poop Poo.
I took it first. I mean, like I say,
Wait, but let me.
My bad. I'm gonna just say, I don't know, like I agree with everything that y'all said, but I don't know how other people are, but I prefer the truth. Like, I don't want nobody in my life if you can't hurt my feelings with the truth. And I'll get over it. You know what I'm saying? There's many a times J9 is that person who I call and just dish everything out because I know she gonna keep it real. Either I was wrong in a situation or I wasn't, or she even tell me shut the fuck up sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But I respect that truth because I don't want nobody fake. You know what I'm saying? To me, if you don't tell me the truth, then you're fake, and I don't want you in my camp. You know what I mean? Even if it's something that I did to you and it bothered you, hey, come to me first. Don't go talk about it to everybody else because I might not even know I offended you. So let me know and let's work it out. And then if you want to go talk about it after you done talked about it with me, I respect it.
Right.
That's just the thing. You know what I'm saying? I believe everybody should want the truth. You know what I mean? That's just, I guess, maybe a perfect world because the truth will set your ass free.
Right.
And those ain't even my words, but I'm quoting it from a gang of people.
Pew, pew. Okay.
Wait, can I say something? And I know this is childish. And I know this is childish and it's off a subject, but y'all see the conversation at the bottom? Tell me why my head is the eye part, like the dot. Look. No? Y'all don't see it?
I definitely see it.
You see it? Okay.
I got a question though. So I got a question on this topic. Who are you in the scenario? So J9, obviously, she gonna give it to you raw and uncut. Are you the person that people can call and they know you're gonna give it to them?
Me?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I pride myself on giving the truth. Like, for real. And it's not a lot of people that's real like that, especially females. And if you got another female that can handle you how you would handle her, you better hold on to that. You know what I'm saying? Because, and like, we got a circle of people that tell it like it is. It ain't no, even if our feelings is hurt, we know how to hang up, cry about it, come at you in a couple of days. Hey man, when you told me to shut the fuck up, I was bothered at first, but then I got what you said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It is what it is. Because some of us, we don't know the bullshit that we be on because we're so used to being us. You know what I mean?
Everybody used to having that yes person.
Yep. And
The
I
yes
hate
person say everything you want to hear when you know it ain't the truth. I ain't that yes person.
Mm-mm.
I got
No, you
I
ain't.
got But listen, before we get on to the my question and another Kiki's icebreaker, first of all, man, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. Deep Throat Conversations. Your motherfucking boy, Mr. Bend Over, and motherfucking Kiki. Do you love me? Are you riding? Also, let me give a shout out to some people who I work with. We got Black V Product of the 80s. I know I'm gonna fuck up a couple of these. Annie, It's a Hard Knock Life. We got motherfucking CL Brown, Pussy Talks. We got motherfucking Q Wop. Also, Kiki is a part of motherfucking Q Wop, which will be coming on at 8:30.
8:30 tonight.
8:30 night, and I'll be on there. They will call me up and talk about this. It's an episode about cheating, so they called me. I said, "Damn,
You are the guy for the job.
I'm offended. You hear me ask where they work? They called me for that shit. I'm like, damn, I had to grab my pearls and shit.
Hey, I'm gonna stay not raw and uncut right now on that subject. Be quiet.
Damn, let me play a quick commercial and shit. I can't stand this motherfucker, but I always try to promote her shit while I'm on here.
Have you ever felt
Hey girl, hey, it's CL from Pussy Talk, and I'm looking for some fun, fabulous ladies that love to have fun, talk about relationships, parenting, beating a bitch ass, bald head, whole shit, all of that. If that's you and you want to come hang out with me, drop your motherfucking name, and I'll hit you up and get you on one of my shows. Y'all have a good day. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my shit. I'll see y'all next week. Bye.
All right, boom. We about to get to my motherfucking question right here, right? Check this out. Boom. Wrong turn, right? Have you ever decided to tell the motherfucker the truth about a situation, but in the process of you telling the truth, that shit went totally left and all hell broke loose? Anybody can take it.
I had a cousin who asked me, she was about to do something that was crazy. I'm not gonna put it out there because she ain't about to call me and get on my nerves. But the situation was crazy, and I told her, "Hey, don't do that. You're gonna get played, blah blah blah." And she ended up doing it anyway. And then when I said something about it, me and her kind of got into an argument and we fell out. So it kind of went left turn when I was looking out for her. You know what I mean? So that kind of hurt my feelings, but I'd rather had kept it real with her because I ain't even gonna hold you. It pissed me off so much that I called J9, goddamn it, and I told her because it pissed me off. And but it is what it is.
Y'all cool still? I know.
Yeah. Some time went by. We cool. I just knew she was into her shit and she was feeling some type of way because she already knew it was some crazy shit. You know what I mean? And she was gonna do it anyway, so she didn't want me around for a little bit. That's all that was.
What about y'all?
Well, I had somebody ask me a question, wanting my opinion about something, and in the midst of me giving my opinion, they felt some type of way about my opinion. So that caused us to go back and forth. And he had some choice words. I had some choice words. We hung up. It was a fuck you, fuck this, fuck that situation. But he came back and later apologized. But nah, how you gonna get mad at me about my opinion that you asking me about? Don't ask me shit. We cool. Done deal. You dead to me.
Right.
I'm trying to think of a scenario. I don't have one, y'all. Not on this one. I ain't got
You
one.
got one?
Nah. I'm a peacemaker, man.
But you can't control what somebody do though when you tell them the truth.
Yeah,
though.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. That happens all the time when talking to females. Period. You explain your point of view. You saying what you got to say, how you feel, and then it's misinterpreted, chopped and screwed, and then next thing we know, we off the goddamn roof. We done jumped together.
Right.
And what I was saying ain't even what you compute in your brain. This is not even what I meant. But that happens all the time. But other than that, I don't have no major scenario like y'all do. For the most part,
don't be trying to act like women don't understand either.
I'm telling you.
Like we got selective hearing and shit.
No, it ain't selective hearing. It's selective imagination.
Oh, y'all do. You said it. Shit.
It's imagination. So one small point or comment that can be made in the middle of this whole conversation can be taken to, well, if you did that, then this, then that, then this, then that, then this, and we all the way off scenario.
How was your delivery when you gave it to her though?
Now you gotta have a delivery.
No, for real, because no,
it ain't what you say, it's how you say it.
That part.
Everything gotta be. Listen, you cannot be direct with a woman without them getting offended, bro. You gotta say it a certain way. It gotta be a certain tone.
Oh, it gotta be right.
Words.
And a bow gotta be on top. Oh yeah, that shit gotta be right with a bow on top.
You see how they look? You see how they look?
Y'all gotta take that shit.
Y'all done?
I'm just saying.
No, it's some of you. Then some men don't know how to say what they need to say. They dance all around.
They dance all around that.
Okay. Let's talk about that. Why though?
Why y'all?
Yeah, why do y'all?
I don't understand why. Y'all need to keep it 100. That way,
just give it to me straight.
If I'm not wrapping it in a bow and
I don't want
making it
no
real
bow.
pretty and neat, then what happened?
It don't gotta be pretty.
It don't gotta be pretty and neat. It just gotta be the truth and wrong.
The truth.
I want to know what it is. If you feel like if you feel like my left titty said more than my right one, tell me.
That's the easy stuff to talk about.
No, it's not, because if my titty look like that, I'm gonna get mad. Like
that's all right. We'll just never mind. Keep that off here. That's too deep. We can fix that. We can make them hang the same limb.
I'm a little cray.
Last time I got open about something and said how I feel about something, I know expert at work don't know where this street is at, but Kiki do. Listen, I got to a whole out fight on Midlothian. You know what I'm saying? The Boardman police had to get called and all type of goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? And this some shit that happened over damn near 15 years ago. Like, you still holding that? Like, that shit happened that long. I'm like, damn. I'm like,
they just want to something.
If that's some, I'm gonna say that wood must have been good.
Damn,
like,
Amish wood.
Hey, expert at work. You know who I'm talking about already, though. You know what I'm talking about.
Cause look good.
I'm like, it happened 15 years ago.
You know, some
getting wrong and shit. That shit was crazy, man. I'm like,
y'all still have feelings, or she still have feelings. Somebody had feelings somewhere. Somebody didn't get a clean break. If it was 15 years and it's still on somebody's mind, somebody you leaving in that story. You ain't break it off the right way, my dude, or she didn't. I don't know. She has some pent up shit for 15 years, and she still want to take it out. I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? I could look back 15 years. I ain't gonna cuss the nigga. I'm just not gonna talk to him. Now that took the wrong turn.
Wrong turn.
Yeah.
What you say? Go ahead, expert. What you say?
I mean, but you got some people just ain't gonna let shit go though. If they feel defeated and the outcome didn't happen the way they want to come, you know, some people they got to be the one to make the break. If they don't, it's unsettled. You know, it's always gonna be unsettled. You chose. So let me ask. You stop fucking with me. They ain't gonna never be good with that.
So let me ask this question to Mr. Bendova. Since you was in this situation and it was 15 years old, and it got brought up, what happened to make her flip like that? Did you put some dick again in her life?
Yep.
I wasn't gonna say a fucking thing.
Well, that's why, you know, women, you know.
Next question.
Refresh her memory.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
But wait. So that
So
justifies
that just proved my
going all the way
question.
back to
That just
15 years ago?
justified it.
We
But
said
it
that from
doesn't,
earlier.
it
That's a
doesn't
thin
prove
line.
it doesn't prove anything because you know when you're called upon and you just follow through. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah. I
I'm
wasn't.
confused. How does that justify going back 15 years?
Oh, don't sit there with a dimple smiling. Say
I'm
what
just
you
trying to see.
That's what
he just sitting there looking and shit. We waiting for the answer, Mr. Poo Poo.
that devil know the truth. Uh-huh.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, he plead the fifth because he know that shit might travel where he at.
Hey, my
first of all, you fucking with bitches that ain't got them on the low.
Clearly.
You know where they
my
from.
computer froze. The computer froze. Let's get to the next one. We're gonna get the Kiki's icebreaker. We're gonna get the Kiki's icebreaker right here.
All right, since we talking about the truth, my icebreaker is basically if the person that you fucking and y'all been fucking for a month and you know it's good as hell to you,
Yeah.
and that motherfucker sit up and they look at you and they be like, your sex is trash, but I only fuck with you because you know what I mean, you get me mentally. How would that affect you? How would that truth affect you? But y'all been fucking for a whole month and you know you getting yours off and you thinking everything is great. And he tell you your shit really trash, but I fuck with you.
That just hurt my heart.
Right.
Cause you think you out there doing something. You probably got drunk a few times and tried some shit and shit you ain't never done. And he tell you some shit like that. I don't know if he gonna make it out that bad. You ain't gonna tell nobody else I got some whack shit.
Hey, you done fucked around and sucked this dick from the back and he said that shit whack.
What?
Man.
Now I got to cut you. Wait a minute.
Damn. Ooh.
Okay, one of the men. Don't be quiet.
What's the question again?
Yeah.
Basically, if you're somebody you fucking and you've been messing with them off and on, and it's just like they tell you that your dick is trash, but they fucking with you for another reason.
See, first of all, you got the right one because, like, if I bust, I wouldn't even give a fuck. I'm like, that's me personally. That shit won't hurt my feelings at all. You know what I'm saying? But I know some people feelings who do get hurt. Like I know a homeboy. You know, he always be telling me all this crazy shit. How you be doing it? And come to find out, you know, them paper cuts really wasn't hurt. Them paper cuts really wasn't hurt. So, but that shit would hurt. That's just me because I never gave a fuck about none of that shit. So I'm like,
Yeah.
if you don't get when you get mines, and you might be out of gas. You hear me? That's how Mr. Poo Poo get down. So you better get right when I get right. If not, we can try again.
Okay.
Okay, for me, wait.
Why his
For
ass
me,
froze? That was some bullshit.
yeah. Don't even listen to that. Kiki, don't even listen to that. He said that to get a response out of you. He don't mean that
Yeah,
shit.
he can.
He just talking shit. He don't mean that shit. Nah. For me, I'm just done. Shit. It depends. If I've been giving my best, then shit, I'm done. We just ain't compatible in that area. We just need to be friends. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't about to be friends.
Right.
I mean, part of the scenario was we stimulate each other mentally, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's wrong with that?
You got to fuck my mind too. So we ain't there mentally if it's like that. Then I'm just saying for me, then we ain't there mentally. Then
I know this. My feelings ain't fucking hurt.
Dante.
I got off when they were trying to get off. That's all that matters.
So I mean, my thing is this, right? Like, and that goes back to what I was saying. Why would you be fucking with a motherfucker that long?
Right.
And then, because first of all, if you fix the problem from the beginning, it wouldn't be a long ongoing problem. Like my thing is just like women gotta be direct when it comes to sex, right? First of all, a man is not a woman, so no, I don't know. I know where your body parts are, but I don't know where you get turned on. So a woman be like, I want to find the spot at. Nah, bitch, be direct. Let me find a spot and let's get this shit over with. Why would you allow me to be in the wrong spot for 10 minutes? You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. That's just retarded to me.
That goes back to the truth hurts. The whole topic. They think that's gonna hurt your feelings. Instead of just keeping it real, we just gonna waste time.
Yeah, so I don't get down like that. But me personally, I mean, I'm always gonna do my thug because you know what I'm saying in the bedroom. But if something was said, that shit hurt my feelings at all. Because one thing about you can't please everybody, so.
It's can I say this because like I never told the dude that he was trash, but at the time he was the only one I was smashing, and I don't like to do too many at one time. You know what I'm saying? So we was smashing, but his head game was amazing. Like that's what kept him in the game. I was like, I love your head, but then you know I had to coach, and I did coach him. You know what I mean? I don't know why I went back, but it was because of sex, I guess.
The head was great,
and the head was good. And I mean, he did that. You know what I'm saying? He clinked it off for the next nigga.
For the next one.
Wow.
Damn.
So you Kiki, so you saying you'll put it with bad dick if the hit is amazing?
Well, no, at the time, he came into my life, and I thought it was gonna be some exotic shit because he a foreigner. I'm thinking like, oh, I'm gonna get some exotic. It was not exotic, but it was great exotic head. You know what I'm saying? And he was the type of person like you could lay up and talk to afterwards, and then afterwards you just get some more head. That's
well, it sounds like you ain't the first person that said that. If he delivering that much head,
yeah, he was amazing. He was very giving. Santa Claus, shit on him. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. No, we talk about this on another show. Like I have perfected that art, right? So even if I felt like I knew a woman that had no intentions on giving me none, it was like when you do that so good, it's like they feel like I gotta give it the pussy. Now I don't, ain't like ate it too good. It's like having a good ass appetizer and skipping dinner. It's like who does that? Like you know what I'm saying? So I mean, but I do feel
if you do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying. You probably got if you did, she probably turned around and gave you some greatness. She wouldn't be all stuck on your ass. That's what it was.
Facts.
But
wait.
No, because I'm nasty. Keep going.
But now we're gonna conclude right there, man. It's going on 48 minutes right now.
Right.
But listen, I appreciate y'all showing up every Sunday at 6:30. If you're not a guest, please tune in. Tell somebody, share the shit, subscribe to shit, like this shit. Expert, you got something you want to say? We got it.
Nah, I appreciate y'all inviting me. Had a good time, good conversation, good people. All love. Y'all have a wonderful Sunday. The rest of y'all Sunday. I'll be tuning in next week.
Yes, sir. What about you, young lady? You got something to say that you want to give out to the world, or?
Well, I mean, this is a pre-chance to show on this good laughter. I had a long day today, and since I started with a full cup,
got it.
Empty. Great conversation.
Ew.
You swallowed that, didn't you?
Oh, don't get her started.
What you guys say, Kiki, before we get out of here?
Hey, thank y'all for stopping by. Much love. Like, share, and subscribe. If you want. Just look out for all of us podcasters. Show some love, especially if you're from the you know what I mean? Get at us. Shoot, help us get the world. You know what I'm saying? Do something great. Other than that, y'all enjoy y'all Sunday. Love y'all. Come back.
I love you too.
Aww.
Much love.
Love.